Welcome to another edition of Smart Chat here on YouTube.com. Hope all is well. Thank you for taking the time to look at this video. Do want to do a video on basketball news. 76ers GM Hinkey steps down. He stepped down. He's out. Adios. Listen, I hate seeing the Sixers, or anyone for that matter, tank. But it was going to take something, absolutely drastic to bring the team out of the black hole of mediocrity that they were in. The 2013 NBA draft class, that is, it seems to be, filled with a bunch of role players and solid starters, minus Giannis, who looks like the only dude that's set to be a true star. 2014, makes me mad if you're a 76ers fan because Embiid got hurt. He got injured. You knew that the Sixers were going to have no choice but to draft him due to potential. If you're a 76ers fan, if I was a 76ers fan, I would have really wanted Wiggins or Parker to fall to that spot, though. For 2015, the 76ers got Okafor, who's going to be a solid player. But he conflicts with, Noel's minutes and leaves you wondering as a 76ers fan what's going to happen if and when Embiid gets healthy. Now, a team can have, 3 7-footers, but they all can't start. And at least one of them should be a threat as a shooter. Noel is a stud, defender, so I think he's going to stay. However, if rebuilding a cohesive team is the idea, I wish for the 76ers that they would have either gotten Towns and move on from Embiid or Porzingis and see and see how all three play together next year. That's what I would have done. I think though that the GM did a solid job with the cards that he was dealt. I'm not even remotely upset with Hinkey. I'd probably be upset with Josh Harris and that ownership group. When Hinkey was hired, this was his plan. They knew about it. They knew that this would be rebuilding. But the owners got, I think, a little bit too skittish when other owners started crying about it. When they stepped in and blocked Hinkey, from taking Porzingis. If you're a 76er fan, I think that's when you knew that it was the beginning of the end. When Colangelo came in, if you're a 76er fan, I think you knew that he was there only in name only. When the Sixers traded what will be a pick at the top of the second round for Smith, it must have been certain that Hinkey was no longer calling shots. And when Colangelo wanted to bring in his son, bought in D'Antoni, and was making Hinkey go on radio over there in Philly to explain, if you're a 76er fan, I'm sure you became furious. That is poor upper management. That is a lack of conviction. Hinkey turned the team with cap hell, a middling roster at best, draft picks owed over the league, to a team with cap space to sign quality players, multiple draft assets coming back, and some pieces to trade to complete the roster. Does the losing hurt if you're a 76er fan? Absolutely. But being a bubble playoff team going nowhere probably hurt you guys too. If you're a 76er fan, I think you were happy. At least you knew that the 76ers were building towards something. I hope all is well, and I look forward to speaking very, very soon.